Welcome to StreamLine, Yakima's most advanced roof rack system ever. The StreamLine system combines advanced aerodynamics and clean lines with exceptional strength and versatility that will suit whatever your cargo or lifestyle requires. This video will show you how to install your Yakima SightLine FX Legs. This installation also requires your Jetstream FX bars and sight clip kit for your vehicle. You'll require internet access and a phone with QR reading capabilities to complete the installation. If you don't have a printed copy of your instructions, you can download a pre-filled PDF on our website, yakimaglobal.com. This system is rated to 75 kilograms. Take note of the weight of this system and the accessories and gear you intend to carry. Look up your vehicle's manufacturer specifications for the max roof load capacity of your vehicle. The lowest load rating applies. First, let's install your lock cores to help keep your new SightLine FX system secure. Remove your SightLine FX legs from the packaging. Remove each protective cover from your legs by squeezing the sides and pulling the covers off. Check if the lock receivers may have moved during transit. If the lock receiver indents are in the 3 o'clock position, you're good to go. If any have rotated to the 6 o'clock position, you'll need to grab the supplied torque tool to help move the lock receiver indent back into the 3 o'clock position. Insert the supplied keys into your lock cores and insert your lock cores into the lock receivers in the legs. While holding the inserted lock cores in place, remove the keys. You've now installed your lock cores. Take note of the unlocked and locked positions. Remove each of the inner locking covers by rotating the cover and pulling away. Loosen the clamp screw by using the supplied torque tool until the end of the screw is flush with the nut at the back of the leg. Repeat for all legs. Flip the leg over and loosen the pitch screw using the torque tool for 3 full turns. Repeat for all legs. Insert the crossbars into your legs and install the retaining screw. Fully tighten using the torque tool. When it's engaged, it will make 3 clicks like a fuel cap. Repeat for all legs. Now it's time to look up your measurements and settings used to complete the installation onto your vehicle. If you've downloaded a copy of the SightLine FX instructions from our website, this information will be pre-filled on the PDF. Otherwise, scan the QR code or visit our website yakimaglobal.com. Look up your vehicle, then choose your SightLine FX fit from the list. Record your crossbar sizes, measurements, settings, and clip details displayed on the Fit Detail page into the boxes on your instructions. Starting with the front crossbar, set your legs to the correct M1 measurement for your vehicle. Use the measurements on the bar or the tape measure to set the M1 distance and center the legs on the bar. Next, adjust the pitch angle of the front crossbar on the leg to the correct P1 setting for your vehicle. Please note that the bar orientation is important and that the arrow needs to be pointing up. Fully tighten the pitch screw with the torque tool, making sure to keep the correct P1 setting and M1 measurement. You should hear 3 clicks like a fuel cap. Repeat for the other leg. Apply the front crossbar sticker to the underside of the front crossbar. Press on the feet that are supplied in your Slight Clip kit to the legs. Make sure the feet are orientated with the arrows facing away from your vehicle. You'll hear a click once the foot is correctly attached. Now repeat the steps we've completed to the rear crossbar and use the M3 and P2 and apply the rear crossbar sticker. Next, install the clips to your front crossbar. Starting with the inner clips first, use your fingers to disengage the inboard leg retaining wire from the holes and repeat for the other side. Referring to the clip numbers, identify and insert the front inner clip with the stamped lettering facing towards the middle of the crossbar. Make sure the hooks on the leg engage with the holes in the clip. Once the clip is correctly inserted, replace the retaining wire and repeat for the other side. Now install the outer clips. Use your fingers to disengage the outboard leg retaining wire from the holes and repeat for the other side. Referring to the clip numbers, identify and insert the front outer clip with the stamped lettering facing away from the crossbar. Make sure the hook on the leg engages with the hole in the clip. Once the clip is correctly inserted, replace the retaining wire and repeat for the other side. Now repeat the same steps as before to insert the rear inner and rear outer clips to the rear crossbar. Okay, now it's time to get your roof racks onto your car. First, clean the surface where the legs will make contact with the roof rail for a secure hold. It helps to have a friend to help you position the bars on your car. First, make sure you know which bar is for the front and which bar is for the rear and that they're orientated the correct way. Refer to the label on top of the bars. With the inner and outer clips of each leg straddling your rails, measure and set the M2 dimensions for the correct spacing. Be aware that your vehicle may have pinholes on the inboard side of your flush rails. If your inner clips have pins on them, ensure that you line the pins up with the pinholes in your flush rails. While holding the clips tight to the rail, use the torque tool to tighten the clamp screw on each leg completely. When it's engaged, it will make 3 clicks like a fuel cap. Now carefully place the rear crossbar. With the inner and outer clips of each leg straddling your rails, measure out the M4 dimension to space it correctly from the front crossbar. While holding the clips tight to the rail, use the torque tool to tighten the clamp screw on each leg completely. When it's engaged, it will make 3 clicks like a fuel cap. Replace the inner locking covers to each leg and lock using the key provided. Now make sure your new SightLine system has been securely installed on your car. The car should rock, the rack should not. Record your key number in your instructions for future reference. Replace all the protective covers. Now your racks are installed securely, get out, enjoy the adventures, and take it easy.